We really serving them right now. We serving them right now. Hold on. Yeah. We serving them right now. See, they are the masters of the third dimension in the material world, and we are more the spiritual. So our powers is coming from the spirit. You hear what I'm saying? You feel me? So our weaponry is spiritual. Their weaponry is physical. That's why when we started waking up, when we really started waking up in these after this millennium, they started really showing the public executions, the Trayvon Martins and all of them people you seeing, and the Breonna Taylors and the George Floyds and all of that, is so that you can go out there and fight them on their terms, so we can loot and riot. Because if this was like the 90s or the 80s or something, we would have been out there rioting and looting and stuff. But the only reason that we not rioting and looting and stuff now is because the energy has changed, and we could see the construct. We could see the illusion that all of the majority of all of this is staged, and the people that they killing is their own people. They can't even touch the Most High people. So all of these Trayvon Martins and all of these guys that's getting killed by these police, and Breonna Taylor too, and George Floyd, they are all connected with these secret societies. Because if the Most High is for you, nobody or nothing can be against you, and no weapon formed against us shall prosper. So if a weapon formed against them prospered, then they wasn't for the Most High anyway. And now we know that. So we don't even have the energy to go out there and riot and loot. And plus the cats that was out there really rioting and looting, the real soldiers is dead or in jail, the real G's. They didn't kill them off anyway and replaced them with the Tekashi 6ix9ine type niggas. So now we ain't about to be out there rioting and looting and stuff. But that's what they wanted us to do, so they can implement all of these new laws and all of this stuff, so they get the Black Lives Matter to orchestrate this. And they showing these public executions, like the dude that's running in the streets, and the two white boys hop out the truck, and one of the white boys kill him, the father and the son. See, that's so that you can go back down to the third dimension and try to fight them, and that's where they will fuck you up. Instead, we getting them on the fourth dimension, where they can't even go. They can't even go in these different higher dimensions. And these different higher dimensions is where they homeboys used to hide out. They so-called demons and stuff, where they used to get all their information. They used to tap into the fourth dimension and stuff and get all of their information and give it all to Freemasons and all of this shit. You know what I'm saying? But now we in the fourth dimension and higher, so we looking at demons right in the eye. Like, that's why we could see them. That's why we could see them now, because we in a different dimension. We in a higher dimension. But these dumb niggas that sold they shit, they still in that third damn dimension. Like your homeboy, that's like, yeah, man, I want some new shoes, and yeah, man, I want to fuck that girl over there. Yeah, man, that nigga, he's still in the third dimension, and you looking at him like, man, this nigga is on that bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? So we fucking them up, man, spiritually. All these people that's dying and all of that stuff, that's because of us. That's because we waking up and we getting mad and all of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, we used to be able to, as a collective, we used to be able to make it fucking rain. Like, really make it rain. Like the Indian rain dance and stuff, we used to make it rain. You know what I'm saying? Spiritual. That's where our power is. That's where they can't even go. Like I got this neighbor, you know what I'm saying? And he went against me and stuff like that. And I wanted to fuck him up physically, but that's where he would have got me. He would have got me physically through the laws. Through the laws, he would have got me physically. So I sat back and I did the prayers, and the crazy thing is it comes a lot of forgiveness. Being mad, being angry, but sinning not, like the Bible say. And it comes to a point where you forgive them, and once you forgive them, you start seeing a calamity. You start seeing everything just fall, man. I see everything just fall apart, and I'm like, wow, just imagine if it's like 30 of us that's just focusing our energy on like, on like Joe, on somebody, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say no names, but I'm like, wow, see, they can't touch us. The only way that they could touch you is if you sold your energy to them. If you sold your anointed, I'm gonna call it the anointed. If you sold your anointed, then they could touch you, because it's like you don't have an immune system. Like somebody with HIV who don't have an immune system, any type of foreign object can come in and fuck with them. So the same thing with a person who don't have a spiritual immune system. You know what I'm saying? Anything can come in and get them. You know what I'm saying? I'm just rambling, but I ain't gonna even make no videos. I'm gonna make like 7 videos and I'm out. You know what I'm saying? I'll make 7 videos and I'll see if I got the energy to even fuck with this shit for like another 5 months probably. You know what I'm saying? But we getting them though. Back to we getting them. And in the same time we getting them, we coming up. We coming up with all of this money. Like when you look at the hood and you see these PPP loans and this PUA and this unemployment and all that, we manifesting that. Like they have to give us this shit because their time is up and we manifesting it. And I was telling my brother a year ago when Donald Trump said Juneteenth started being brung up, I was like, spiritually, what's happening spiritually, what the spirits is saying is Juneteenth. Juneteenth means that we was free, but niggas didn't know that they was free. So basically, now Juneteenth is a holiday. So spiritually, that's saying that, nigga, you free. You free. You just don't know you free. But I know that we free. So I'm here to tell you, happy spiritual Juneteenth. Fuck that shit they gave us, that physical ass holiday. I'm talking about the spiritual Juneteenth of being free. And now I'm coming to fucking Galveston, Texas to tell the slaves like, nigga, you was free. You was free and shit, my nigga. It's over with, nigga. Manifest some good shit.